Still on local sports, but now athletics, a little bit of what is happening there, the records that have been broken, and our preparation to the World Championship. And then still have Ababu and Namwamba talking about sports in this country. That includes athletics, Lilian. And we'll be talking about this over and over again, that sports should not be something that is just a fixture of something else, not a co-curricular activity, not something that comes after an afterthought. But mazungumzo yetu ni kusema na kutenda ama ni kusema na kusema kama Lilian. Wacha tusikiza.
Ni kusema na kusema.
Wacha tusikiza Ababu.
We believe that sports and the creatives ought to be a big driver of the economy in this country, as it is in other jurisdictions. We believe that sports should not be part-time, creatives should not be part-time, it should be a full-time engagement, and it should be at the heart of the economy of this country. I love to say, and I wish to reiterate today, that Kenya's top export to the world, Kenya's number one export to the world is not tea, is not coffee, is not tourism. Our best export to the world is our incredible sportsmen and women.
Aya. Umesikia Lilian?
Nimesikia.
Ni kusema na kutenda ama kusema na kusema?
Mimi nakuaga wa kusema na kusema.
You've heard that our top export is not even coffee, not tea, but our sportsmen and women. That is our greatest export out there. That's what we are known for, especially athletics.
It's true, but how much revenue does it bring? If you're the top, if that is the topic, because then the revenue, the return on the
investment should be there. But it's
now the question comes, how much have you invested?
And how much
is the return?
And how much does it benefit even our athletes?
Yes.
Including
because if it is the biggest exporter, then in terms of money, it has to be seen.
It has to be counted for it. Yes. And again, how much have we invested in it?
Yes.
How serious are we in our sport? Even looking at our budget that was done just last month.
And seriousness is about investing. That's the only way we can show we're serious.
Then let's talk action. What is the investment? What is the investment that we need to put in?
Because for me, it is good when an athlete breaks records, tunamweka kwa billboards, it is good. But is it paying bills? This athlete still has to train.
But they say,
how much have we invested in her nutrition? Because investing in her, it means nutrition.
Yes.
Or an athlete.
Kitu anakula ama?
Yeah, an athlete is about what they eat. Na akienda kwa uwanja lazima ajue mtoto wake amelala.
Yeah.
Amekula, ameenda shule. How much are we investing in these athletes?
So should we be waiting for them to break records for us to pay them, or we should be investing in them even before they break records?
And that is why unapata our athletes change nationalities. Because you can imagine, I'm really struggling. A scout comes and a scout anaona I have potential, anakuja ananilipa pesa, I change it. Why shouldn't I? And they are still paying for my training.
What is this that we need to invest? Is it stadiums? Is it equipment for training?
We need to have sports centers, sports academies, not just centered in Nairobi, in counties.
Ulisikia ili ita cost 500 million in Machakos. The other day, the CS was there, and not even the CS. It was Football Kenya Federation President Nick Mwendo. Ya FIFA project.
Na ile FIFA project ya last time ilienda wapi?
Ile ya pale Kasarani.
Ile ya World Cup ya South Africa.
Ile World Cup South Africa 2010.
We were only 3 African nations who were given money.
The goal project. Was it the goal project? Goal project iko Kasarani, but haijaiisha.
Umebaliza statement hiyo, we hata comment.
Kuna ingine sasa tunaanzisha Machakos. We got around.
And remember a goal project, it was more than 500 million if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, it was more than that. Even this one in fact is in dollars. I think it's 500.
I know it was in dollars.
Yeah, it is in dollars. It's a lot of money in Kenyan shillings. So does it mean that we will leave the white elephant in Kasarani and then try build something else? It's a technical center in Machakos. Where are we? And where does government come in?
And for me, I remember I keep on telling you, infrastructure, those academies also come with policies. What? How do we scout as a nation? How do we scout for sports? For football, how do we scout for athletics?
Secondary school ball games, zimeisha too. In fact,
if there is
age
cheating, kumekuwa watu waki request
and appealing
games left, right and center. Like over 10 games were appealed.
Yeah, Kakamega na
football, si volleyball,
na Musingu,
age cheating, sijui nini. Imagine and it is high school. Na mjafika national team.
But away from that, what is that investment? Because for me, I'm looking at
remember investment training facilities. Isikuwe ni lazima ukuje Nairobi ndio utapata training facility.
It should be spread across the country. What happened to playing parks? I remember when we were growing up, there were parks everywhere we would go. Sijui watu wanakimbia, sijui watu wanacheza basketball. What happened to those? Yes, kulikuwa na park. Unajua you grew in Kakamega Vihiga.
Kakamega Vihiga.
There was those are two counties. Kulikuwa na hii kapaki Kakamega letu ni Masinde Muliro.
Wacha hata Masinde Muliro. Sisi tulikuwa ndani ya police.
Ama ni Muliro Gardens.
As we used to go to police, hapo ungecheza basketball. It used to have a basketball court. People would go there play basketball. Police. Then
what happened?
I don't know if it's still there. It's been years since I was there.
Because right now, if we talk about government, we have the Nyayo National Stadium. That is national. We have Kasarani. That is national. Is there anything that government has done, Mashinani, to say that really there are facilities for the grassroots to develop talent from there?
Remember even Farad said himself, even if Messi was born in Kenya,
he will not be discovered.
Messi hawako Nairobi peke yake. Wako Mandera, wako Marsabit, wako Samburu. They are everywhere. Remember, like, we do not need Julius Yego, another Julius Yego aanze kutafuta YouTube.
And yakuwa sawa YouTube man.
We do not need a second YouTube man. It means there are Kenyans who can participate in every sport. And I keep on telling you, sporting is, we should look at it as an industry.
The way Ababu was saying.
The way we are looking at manufacturing industry, and I usually tell you that we should look at a sporting industry. It is something that can grow. Corporate size wanangojaga ukisha blow up, that is when they look for you.
The way they are now looking for faith left, right and center.
The way it happened to Eliud Kipchoge after he broke several. Yani, hata ana prepare to go and attempt 2 hours. No one is bothered about him. Siku yenye anaenda kukimbia, kila mtu ako. Yes, kila mtu.
Because Ineos had already taken him in.
A foreign investor had so potential. He sponsored a whole year training
for Eliud.
That is when
no Kenyan corporate came in.
That is when Kenyan corporates even government saw an opportunity.
Okay.
What does it say about
it? But anyway, we'll be talking about good news in our athletics. That is when we come back. We'll be looking at the preparation of our athletes to the World Championship. And of course, the results that are coming in the Women World Cup that is being played in Australia and New Zealand. How are African teams doing? That is South Africa, Zambia, Morocco, and Nigeria. We'll be looking at that and more of your feedback on our socials at PalRadioKE. That is on Twitter, or if you like X, or then on Facebook. Also keep them coming because Steve hapa anafanya maneno yake. So that's how it is. And we'll come back in the next 9 or 10 minutes. We'll be looking at that in athletics before we close the hour.